Hey everyone, welcome back to Hardcore Weather Survival. We're here at our base starting episode 18 now, guys. This is a very exciting episode because I actually added a few more mods. You can see we have, wait, where is it? How do I spell it? I don't know. You get the point. What I was going to try to type out. I got Serene Seasons. I don't know why it's not showing up. It was literally, okay, well, anyway, here it is. Serene seasons. So now we'll have temperature shifts and everything. We also do have, what is it called? It was like PM. Okay, well, this search option's clearly not working, but it was a ProtoManly's weather mod. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. Yes. So this mod is a variety of configurable changes to the overall weather mod. So here's kind of what I enabled, right? So we've got just enhanced supercell visuals, shake intensity if the wind gets high, tornado dust clouds, morning fog. We've got sub-vortices and tornadoes. So in the really intense tornadoes, you can see almost like little mini tornadoes coming off, like tentacles, like a squid, if you will. So we got that enabled, dynamic tornadoes on. And so what having dynamic tornadoes on actually does can allow you to have, we'll go back to server settings here, can allow you to have tornadoes that wobble. So if they get high in strength, perhaps, the tornadoes can wobble a little bit, just like in real life. And then when the storm dies, it does have a chance, a small chance, but a chance to kind of revive itself a little bit. So yeah, and then tornadoes can all kind of vary in widths as well. Variable tornado widths, that's going to be on. So we've got a lot, and wind will now damage us. I'm actually probably going to move this to maybe 1, and then, oh, projectile. So if I throw like an ender pearl, how much it affects it, I'll move that at 2. But enhanced damage is kind of the main thing of this episode. So it makes damage more accurate to storms, but it also makes it more destructive. So we're going to have to kind of figure ourselves out here. In the near future. Now, the best part so far, in my opinion, is this little feature right here. It tells me the wind strength of all of the blocks. So good, isn't it? That is so awesome. So we're going to be using that. You can see the wind strength of Deep Slate, which is what we've been building with, is 172. So pretty high. Pretty high. So yeah, that's kind of all the changes. Wind strength for a lantern's really high too for some reason, but yep, this is what we're going to be rolling with. It should make things a little interesting. Installed a few other mods as well just to make things look a little bit better. I think it does a good job at it, but all right, let's continue what we were doing in the last episode, which was constructing this path. Also here we got some action over there. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Yep. Moving to, what direction is that? To the east, so we should be fine. Should be all right, but that tornado wobbling should allow for some pretty interesting events to occur. And honestly, it might actually help spare our village too. It might make tornado landfalls, if you will. That's a hurricane term. Tornado strikes on our village, maybe a little more rare as well because of those random wobbles that we'll sometimes get. So that is awesome. It's going to make things hopefully a little bit more realistic for us, but should be fun either way. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, though. Here's kind of what I want to do. I would like to replace a lot of this stuff with dirt, and I think I'm going to make... Yeah, we're going to like wall it off like that, and I'm going to make this whole thing just kind of water, is what I'm thinking. How do I feel about that? I feel good about that. So I'm going to do something like this. And then we'll trace the outline like so. Yeah. Give it a little bit of realism, right? Tiny bit. I do have more sand. Nice. Go all the way around. I'm gonna replace all of this with sand because that's just the environment that all these blocks are in. Probably see the tornado over this way. How does that look? I like that. Maybe I'll take away this layer, though. I'll put that in. Nice. I like that. And I think we actually decided in the last episode, too, that we're going to try for maybe some water on that side as well. But I do think a moat is going to end up going in. That's what we're going to do, because these mobs that spawn around here are kind of crazy. We got a lot of them. So I want to try to crack down on the mob infestation here. And hopefully it'll work. Not too sure though. I can just do that so the mobs certainly don't get in. I'm gonna probably make it too deep. There we go. And then we'll have sloping sides like a shoreline. That'll look good. No, that feature that it tells me what block withstands what is so nice. I don't have to type in the command anymore. We just kind of know by looking at it in our inventory, which is great. So we will for sure get some use out of that. Be good. Gonna continue to break a lot of these there. Don't want to do too much though, but enough. There we go. Nice. This is a good start. This is a great start. So I think I'll leave it as such, just like that. It just makes it a little harder for mobs to just kind of pull up on us while we're doing something. That's nice. Did get some more enhancements / overhauls with a lot of the rain mechanics too, so rain intensity and everything. Overcast rainy days was another. So we'll be able to see a lot of them as the days kind of pass by. Now, with serene seasons, we do have to make a season clock, I believe. Let's see, season calendar, that's what it is. So we can even tell here, it looks like early spring, day 1 of 8. So when I installed the mod, it does seem like when the serene seasons starts its countdown, which is fine. That works for me. Let's get a bucket of water over here, because I don't want to see. I don't want to see all that. How much is this? 145. Got it. And then the fences is just 95. Understood. So probably some cobblestone walls would be the best thing to use. I'm still going to use some fences, but probably would be best just to stick to walls just so nothing blows away. Alright, a bucket of water. There we go. I can also make a season clock at some point, but what's the point when I can just do something like... What is it, this? Yeah, here we go. Nice. Get rid of these. Good. And now our crops, too, will have... Oh. The heck did that happen for? Waterlogged the button on accident. But now our crops will have growing seasons, which is also really cool. So, give a little bit of that modded feel to this, which is nice. I love modded Minecraft. Like, to the core. I love it. You know? So, it's nice to have a lot of that in here now. Alright, let's fill all this in. Maybe, perhaps. Don't want all the water looking weird, but it's probably going to have to. Oh, here we go. Nice. There's a little something down here, too. Get, like, bucket spam now to try to find out where... Oh, did I do it? I did it. Great. Good stuff. Okay. So there's kind of that. The zombies want to try to come in. They're going to be blocked from doing so, which is the goal, obviously. And now we have this side. What do I want to do with this side? I kind of think I'm going to make... Ooh, you know what? We can't, because we have this. That is correct, isn't it? Okay. So I tell you what I'll do instead is I'm going to have grass up here. We're going to have sand follow this line a little bit. And then it's just going to be, yeah, straight back like this. Could be the start of our moat a little bit. Yeah, I like that. For now. For now. Just an idea. So, speaking of ideas, I was also kind of thinking a little bit of what I want to do in terms of the end goal for this series. And I think maybe the end goal could just be to wait for a massive tornado to strike us. You know, that could be a somewhat cool end goal, perhaps. Just wait for a massive storm to strike, or we could do, I don't know, something along the lines of that. Could go fight the Ender Dragon as well. Although if I, win the fight, obviously, I'm not going to end the series just because of that. But It's an idea. It's an idea. Okay, so we'll dig 2 down for this little moat, I think. I think that's appropriate. And then I'll start to carve out what I really want. Gonna have to make a lot of the land flat around here. We want to do a moat. But I think it'll work. Do think it'll work. So that'll be a good start for now. Let's put all of the water down here. Idea purposes. Nothing's finalized, obviously. Can change anything we want to, but I think for the time being, should help with the problem of mobs pretty good. And finding out that lanterns, by the way, are 172 miles per hour. We should probably lantern spam instead of torch spam around this place. So that'll be something I think we do. Alright, good. Little tiny bit of defense, but it is something. So, next up, do we continue the moat? Do we continue the moat? I kind of say we do. I kind of do. I know this runway is going to be a little short, but I actually don't think it'll be too bad. Maybe I'll extend it out a few blocks. How about that? Like 3 or something? I don't know. However many rows we can get with this asphalt, let's do it. Let me get a good bit. I do have traffic craft in here as well, so we will be paying attention to some cars at some point as well. Maybe make roads to go storm chasing or something. That could be a cool end goal too. That could be real good. We'll have to see how far we want to take it, but for right now I'm building and having a good time, so we're gonna continue. Okay, here's what I'll do. Some sand, I'll put that there. I'm gonna waterlog all these. Yeah. Moat is gonna be 4 wide. I think 4 wide is pretty appropriate. And obviously we're gonna have to cut right through all this, so we will get rid of all of this. How do I want to do this? This can be the ground level for right now. At least we come out the other side. Then everything here can be destroyed. Yeah, I picked up a clay block for the first time. Get rid of this, get rid of these 2. Good, let's get rid of this stair as well. Tornado completely stripped that little farm right there. Okay, cool. I think it's going to have to be all cut down. All this sand. We'll have to make this work here too at some point as well. Alright, let's go in. Let's go back in, and I'm going to just store a lot of the stuff I have in my inventory away. I can go outside with a clean slate and everything. Yep, that... Really just everything. Even... Maybe I'll keep the walls in this. The lantern too, but everything else can go away. Good stuff. The white dye can stay. I'll keep the water bucket. That works. Can't put any of those away. Alright, let's go back outside. Yeah, I do plan on doing a lot more maintenance in this episode. Getting everything set up. Taking my time on things. I can actually probably just extend this out. What did we say we want? We want 4 wide. So I'll probably just do this, no? Or maybe I'll bring it all the way to the house here. For the moat. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then for the rest of it can be 4 wide. Good. Okay. So I'll finish up this section of the moat, and then I think what I'll probably end up doing is maybe just preparing ourselves for something like perhaps the Ender Dragon here in the future. I could start preparations on that too, because I mean, I thought about it a little bit, and yeah, an elytra is not gonna really do too much when we can just fly all the time. But the thing is, it's like, if we get wafted by a tornado or something, it would be really nice to have an elytra suit on us. Really would be. So we don't die of fall damage. Don't have to take a water bucket everywhere. Not that I do that anyway. But it'd be nice. Alright, get a little bit of a enclosed space here. It's kind of nice. Kind of works out for us a little bit. So I will take... I saw extra footsteps. I'm going to take this little... Oh, I hear a zombie. This little moat all the way out to the ocean. Something like this. There we go. Having efficiency 5 on the shovel is so nice. Is really, really good. Okay, I think that's about 4 wide. Gonna try not to have you explode. There we go. You can see how already this moat's gonna come in very, very handy. Keeping all the bad stuff away. Good. Do this. Excellent. Alright. Might just continue with the theme of a too high little area. Shoreline, if you will. Awesome. Yeah, I can definitely kind of do something like this. I'm getting trailed by a spider. Ooh, get pieced, buddy. Cool. Alright. I'm going to leave it like this. Some time to think about it. Let it marinate a little bit. Let's do this, though. It's what I wanted to do for the longest time. There we go. I got a lot of achievements for that. Alright, so I think, yeah, we can kind of click and see what we want. And thankfully, this pauses the game. So if anything sneaks up on us, we'll be alright. But we can make some arrows, maybe. I kind of want to do arrows for takeoff and landing. I think that would be kind of cool. We can do like some lines around here as well. So why don't we do something... 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So we'll do this. 1, 2, 3. We'll go up a little more and we'll do 1, 2, 3. Now I do think I need another little, yeah, center line to maybe extend. Oh, nice. I like that. Look at this. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Okay, can I do street lines that are like on the side of the street? Can I do that? Don't know if we have that in here. No, it doesn't look like we're gonna have like the side of the street lines. Although maybe this is it. You know, that could be. Oh no, this looks like it. This looks like what I want. Yeah, here we go. Cool. Let's do this all the way around. Yeah, this is cool. I like that. Do I really want a boundary on this side? No. We'll just... Yeah, we'll just do that. And we'll do this side as well. Oh, this is going to look real nice, too. Maybe to continue the theme, I'll keep going inside of here as well. Gonna need a little corner piece, but I know where to find that. Yeah, just get out of the way a little bit. Thank you. Nice. Okay, let's get those corner pieces. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have them. I don't really know, to be honest. That... maybe not. Maybe not. That looks like the closest thing, obviously, because it's a little sharp corner, but... I don't see anything else. Alright. It could definitely be here, and I'm just completely oblivious, but that's all right. That looks so horrible, but there's got to be something. Come on. There needs to be. There has to be a little design pattern, but I do not see it. It would be in the big shape of an L. Yeah, pretty confident that it is not here. All right, not a problem. I am going to try to figure out maybe a way to go around this. Can I maybe... It very well just might have to be this for the time being until I find something else. Let's just do this. And it doesn't look horrible, actually. Believe it or not. Okay, cool. So that can go away. Paint bucket, still a good bit of paint left on it, so we'll just do that. What's happening? Feeling like sounds of the leaves there. Paint bucket 145. Does it give me... If I drop a block, does it actually give me... Oh, it does. Look at that. Very cool. Okay, what's happening on radar right now? Because the wind is, like, kicking up. Looks like just an overcast day developing. Cool. All right. Oh, yeah. This is new, huh? Some morning fog? Definitely new. Cool. We have all that set up now. Let's go back into the house, maybe. Oh, I do actually want to... Sorry, let me go harvest up the crops a little bit, too. Let's empty out the inventory again. And let's get on that, too. Because if any, like, severe wind does blow through, I certainly want to have the crops all, like, harvested and ready to go and such. Alright, we're just gonna throw everything in there. Maybe keep that on me. But yeah, no, everything else can just go. Mob drops, we'll do that. Arrows can go, not in there. In there. Same with that bucket, same with the paintbrush too, and that. And some of the iron. Great. Alright. Got the fortune pickaxe, let's go harvest. Some of that morning fog has burned off. It looks like it's actually just concentrated over the ocean, which is really, really cool. No way. These mods kind of fixed it up like that. Wow, look at that. So, clear over this direction. And foggy, it's a little less foggy now, but more foggy over this direction. Wow. That mimics real life very accurately. That is very, very cool. Yeah, so typically because the ocean, at least where I live, you know, the ocean's colder than the air sometimes. And so that itself can create... Oh, no, sorry, other way around. The ocean can be cooler than the air. I think it can actually work in both ways. But basically that temperature contrast is enough for fog to form. So that's why we get a lot of coastal fog along the shoreline of an ocean, especially if the ocean's cooler. So it's all pretty cool stuff, but very cool to see that here. In the morning time too, especially, is when that would happen. So cool all around. Gonna plant these potatoes back. The growing season for the potatoes is spring. So right now is the growing season. So they will grow nicely, pretty quick. I think this whole area is done. So I'm harvesting with the pickaxe right now in hand because you can see just how many potatoes we've gotten from the pickaxe. And the pickaxe has fortune, so that is why you harvest with that. Once you have one anyway. But that can give our crop yield like 3 times the amount, which is really, really good. Especially because potatoes, they drop in multiples. So you can really get lucky. Alright. Kind of a rinse and repeat cycle here, but it is worth it, obviously. So we'll go to the villagers, we'll trade up all the crops, we'll get a nice chunk of XP. And we'll take it from there. I'm pretty certain that we're just almost ready for an Ender Dragon fight. I'm going to try to maybe make a bow. And we'll try to make a really, really good one. That way we can take out the dragon pretty quickly. And then once that happens, it's going to be on to the outer end islands for the elytra. And it should be good. Should be good. That way we can come back here and we can really start to get some things done. Okay, good. Got everything replanted up here. Great. Just about. We can harvest this with our hands just because beetroots do not drop in multiples. The only thing that does drop in multiples are the seeds. And obviously the seeds are kind of useless. For selling anyway. Okay. Yeah, I already got way more than enough seeds to replant. Alright. Harvesting and replanting before the tornadoes do, right? That'd be good. Even hurricanes, too, are pretty destructive for us, just because it's constant winds blowing, destroying farmland and everything. Got another tornado over there almost, it looks like. But yeah, no, hurricanes are kind of our worst nightmare a little bit. But nothing will lift up and destroy our village more than a tornado will. Okay. Alright, let's put the radar down. What are we looking at? Is it coming towards me? Okay, no, it looks like it's going to miss a little bit, but remember we have those real-life wobbles, so we gotta watch. Gotta watch ourselves. Yeah, those wobbles can get you off guard. I'm not sure how far it can wobble, but I had the intensity bar set kind of in the middle, so I do have a feeling that even if it's going to pass by close to us, it could directly impact our area. I mean, we saw what happened to those forests over there. You know, all the jungles stripped clean. And by the way, there is dynamic tree compatibility. There is a mod for that I also installed, so a lot of these trees could be stripped, you know, to appropriate, like, visual effect. So that'll be cool to see. Okay, got just enough, it looks like. Wow. Alright. This supercell is spinning. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. It wobbled. Oh, goodness. Hey, you know what, Melons? You're all gonna come with me, and quick. Because at least if we lose everything, I'll still have the watermelons. That can sell pretty good. Okay, I think what I'm probably gonna do, though, is hop up in the air with the plane, right after I grab these, and we will take a little look-see on where this tornado is going. We'll see. Might just want to hunker down, too. That could be an idea. Oh boy, wait, is it right there? Oh goodness. It might be right there. I'm starting to get the little haze as well. Where is this thing? Okay, it's right in there. Oh, is it moving? Oh, it's wobbling. Look at this. Look at that wobble right there. See that? Wobbling well away from us. Oh, that's awesome. Good news. But the precip is going to come down hard. So another thing that this mod does is it adds... Well, we got to be careful too, because just as fast as it wobbled away, it can wobble towards us. But the nice thing about this mod is it adds high precipitation and low precipitation supercells. So sometimes in a cell you can't see the tornado because it's wrapped in rain. And then other times you can because there's no rain with the storm. But it looks like we're weakening here. Yeah, it looks like we're just getting some broad rotation. Hey, I'm not complaining about that, but very, very cool now how it works. I'm a fan. But I'm not a fan of those, hearing all this zombie activity. Where is this happening at? I don't know. I do not know. Let's put all this away, though. Okay, great. That is all away. All the seeds, too. Good. Alright, cool. A random fence on me. Put it in there, I guess. Alright, have a nice supply of melons and everything, too. That is good. I'm going to do one last check. Looks like it just decayed. That's awesome. Alright, we got to figure out what we want to do next. And I kind of think it's going to be looking for maybe the stronghold, at least getting to that point. Could go into the nether and do some mining as well. Start getting some better books as well. We do need unbreaking, don't we? I don't know. Do we have an unbreaking villager? I'm assuming we don't, just because I don't have unbreaking on anything else. Silk touch, okay. There's a zombie lurking somewhere. Sounds like you're in here. Oh, because you are. Hey. No free rent. Oh, he spawned in here. Look at that. Like, what are the odds, right? Of course. Alright. Villagers, I am looking for the unbreaking guy. If I do have one, obviously. I'll grab all these. Grab all these again. So we just need 1, 2, 3... 3. 3 unbreaking books. If I have an unbreaking villager, I actually... Oh! Hey there. 1, 2, 3. Could I use another one? No, but I will just take another one for future use. Such as an elytra. When we get our hands on one. Alright. Good. I gotta get a little handle on this storage here, but... Oh, I already had unbreaking books. That's a bit of an oversight. Should have checked. That's okay. Now we won't ever run out. Yay me. I guess. That's alright. They will all come in handy eventually. Alright, I'm going to take all this off, though, and we're going to... Oh, bye-bye, anvil. Do some gearing up. Gonna have to get that other one going. See, it's 31 for an anvil. You make the blocks, and then you make the little pedestal like that. There we go. 194, wow. So it's just like the coal blocks and the iron blocks and everything. That's cool. Alright. I don't even have 4 levels. Wow, that sapped all the levels from my inventory. Okay. I can fix that real quick. My goodness. Yeah, I can certainly fix that real quick. I'm just going to sell all the wheat. It's, certainly you. Yeah, here we go. What do you mean? Oh. No! That's okay. Hey, get up. You're not done. There's like 3 beds occupied. Sir. Alright, he's sleeping, I guess. We'll move on. You. No. Oh, here we go. Put the sword in hand so we can get some durability on it back. Here we go. Alright, now we got a good amount of durability back, so I'm not gonna bother repairing it now. Should have a weaponsmith around here too, I remember. Because we killed... I mean, no, the other one just ran away. Yeah, the other one ran away, so I don't really know where the other one will be. Alright. Oh, you. You look like somebody who would be... Yeah, here we go. Okay. Can this other dude wake up? No. Alright, well, I'll just let him be, I guess. Let's sleep. Let's sleep. So we'll sell all of our crops. We'll get some good money going on here. I think you were, yeah, you were the one. Get some good money. We'll get some nice levels, which is probably the more important one. Here we go. 32 emeralds put away. I'll put all this stuff away. It's just cash crops at this point, right? Basically is. There we go, nice and organized. Put those away. Gonna put that on. Good. Okay. Sharpness 5 is a very, very nice thing to have. I would like to have maybe another sword enchantment. I don't know. I don't know. I do have another lectern. More books. Obviously, emerald's not a problem. Maybe we try to get something like fire aspect on the sword? I don't know. Alright, who's the funny guy who put seeds here? Wheat seeds. Okay, we got some more of this too. Hey, tell you what, you can actually go towards my shovel. Very nice, thank you. Alright, gotta make sure I replant all this before I run out. There we go. Okay, let's break that. Where's the dude who had the potatoes? Thank you. Alright, cool. Next. Not the most exciting episode, but it is progress towards kind of an end goal, which we've kind of just established now. So I do think the end is a go. We're just going to focus a little bit on getting ready and everything. What do you have? Okay. Mending. It wouldn't be a bad one. If I already had it, though. Alright. Oh. Just looking for sword enchantments. I really don't know what I'm after. Maybe fire aspect? I could be after that. Certainly. I could be after looting. I guess just anything I stumble across will be a go. There you are. Respiration, not really a fan of that. We already have that on our... Yeah, we do. Although another Respiration 2 book would have made that. Okay, Sweeping Edge is a start. I don't think I'm going to want Sweeping Edge at any time, but that is a start. Looting 3, hey. What's up, buddy? Nice. Alright, that's going to be very expensive to put on the sword, though. 21 levels, my goodness. Alright, we're going to hold off. We're going to hold off. Alright. 25 emeralds, I'm going to put there. Alright, I think I'm just going to start preparing, really, for the end. I think that's what I'm going to do. I feel good about it. I feel good about it. We just got to get a nice bow, really. So here's always what I like to do anytime I'm preparing. I like to put a chest down and just put a lot of useful things in it. So obviously, any golden apples. Doesn't look like we have any golden apples. Oh, goodness. I do have a piece of netherite, though, huh? Could go on the sword. It really could. I think it might go on the sword. Did I use up all my diamonds on the netherite thing? It looks like I did. Could do the netherite sword. I could. Do I maybe want to do it on the chest plate? I actually don't think so. Let's do it on the sword. There we go. Our first piece of netherite equipment. I think that's probably the best thing to use it on. Let's see. Anything useful in here that'll be good? I'm just looking at all the block strengths here. A furnace is 172, really. That's fascinating. Huh. Now what's... Wow, 484. Alright. Yeah, obsidian's crazy. Not seeing anything else, though, that is incredibly, you know, good. Obsidian's crazy. Kind of expected that, though. Not gonna lie. Alright, nothing else looks good. Okay. First thing... Let's get a better food item, maybe? Could cook up all that. I'll chill with bread for now, but I am going to cook up all of that meat here. Do 8. There we go. Where's the smoker? Here we are. Got a bucket of water in the smoker. Don't know why I put it there. But a bucket of water would actually be helpful. Okay. Great. What else do we think we need? Probably some potions, no? I think some potions could be good. Only thing is that I don't think I have a brewing stand, and I don't want to make one necessarily. I'd like to maybe see if I put one down for the villagers, which I did not. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to make one, huh? Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Those boots are not bad either. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to make a brewing stand. Interesting considering how often they drop, but that's okay. Okay. One of those. I have not made one in so long. Cobblestone, I think, right? Maybe? Is it something like this? It is not something like that. Oh. It was close. Close enough, right? Okay, do you think a stack of cobblestone will be coming with me? Put the brewing stand right there. Okay, so to fuel it though, I do need some more of this. Probably just make half of that into that. Okay, that is fueled up, ready to go. How the potions work, I don't even know, but thankfully we have this. So I think slow falling is going to be a main one that I want. So which one? Yeah, slow falling. So I think it's... Oh, is it gunpowder I can use as well? I thought it was the phantom membrane for slow falling. Really? Hold on. I don't even have phantom membranes either. Oh, it is a phantom membrane. That's a little bit of a problem. That's what I would have liked, you know? Steep slopes. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I would have liked, is slow falling, but I will maybe do some other things as well. Let's see what we can have here. Leap, no. Probably just strength and some really good regeneration, right? So what do we use for strength here? Let's see. Okay, that's another blaze powder. Regeneration 2, that's going to be a gas tier, which I also don't think I have. No, I don't. Huh. We're kind of don't have any potions to make, actually. Good for me. Good for me, but I will be making a strength potion. That could be actually useful. Please tell me I've got some glass. I guess a little bit will do. See if I've got any bottles anywhere, which I don't think I do. Fine. Let's go up here. I'll put this in this. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm going to be taking with me, not any of the bread. The bread is not that great. Keep it for the time being, though. There we go. Make some glass out of that, glass bottles. Let's go outside real quick. We can... There we go. Refuel some of those. Go down here. I don't want to make it right now, but I think we have to put just like a little... Really anything, huh? Let's see, I think I can just do redstone, right? Awkward potion. Okay. Mundane potion. Which one gives me what I need, though? You can tell I haven't really been. An awkward potion, okay. It's gonna be another wart. There we go. Let's plant the nether wart, too, while I'm thinking about it. Would like to have a little more. can do it in this corner. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could even do another little bit of that here. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. So that's growing and everything. Just a little thing to have, which is nice. Let's go ahead and put that there. I'm starting to lag a little bit. What's on radar? A little line. Cute. Not really going to do anything. So this will turn it into a awkward potion, and then from there we can use a blaze powder, and then from there we can actually use a, I'm going to say redstone to increase it. There we go. Use 1 redstone to do that. And I think that's all I'm going to really have on me right now. In terms of potions, anyway. I'll take that back. Or maybe I won't. So that'll finish up. We'll put the redstone to increase. There we go. What gets me strength 2? Glowstone. Should have glowstone. Yeah, here we go. Just putting a bunch of random stuff in something I'm going to drink, huh? That's alright, though. We'll put that in there. Okay. The preparations. Oh, looks like... What did I do wrong? Potion of strength. Oh, I put the 8 minutes on it before. Right. I should have done the glowstone first. Gotcha. Oh, that line is strengthening. Alright. Not a problem. Shove those in there. Alright. So, I think the next order of business is going to be a bow. Like a very, very good bow. I think that's kind of what it's going to come down to. I don't have anything in here, so we're going to make our bow from scratch. I'm going to try to maybe do a level 30 enchant on it, and what do we know? We need more levels. So that'll probably be the theme of next episode, is just levels. Because now we actually have a clear end goal. Kind of been feeling like we haven't had a clear end goal. But now we kind of do. It's not really an end goal either. It's really just a thing to keep us busy. And maybe make our life a little easier. What am I doing right now? There we go. Okay. What can I get on the bow in here? Flame? I would really, really enjoy power. Not gonna lie. Do I have... Probably should go outside and watch this storm a little bit. Do I have a power 5 villager? I don't know. I don't think I do. There's efficiency. That's a good start. What is happening outside? What is going on? Oh, it's just raining. I thought I heard something in the water. Alright. Looks like a regular line, question mark? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Am I getting blown around? No. Okay. So yeah, gonna have to get the 30 levels. That's gonna be a thing. Let's check again. These guys are all awake. What are we looking at down here? Sharpness 4. No. Breaking, I'm good on you. Come on. Surely I... Oh, I don't. Interesting. Alright. Alright. Well, add that to the list again. Power villager. Don't think I have any more. I have no more books. Okay. A lot to do. Goodness. That was close. Okay, I'm just gonna take as many of those out as we can. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to do this. Hold on. I'm doing extra steps. I have these. Yeah. There we go. Now I need the slabs. Which I should have like 40. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Something like that, maybe? A little bit? Okay, maybe not. It's like the one thing I didn't try, right? Always. Put that up there. Gonna put this in here. Good. Alright, let's take a look outside. So we can get some close lightning, maybe. Okay. Yeah, looks pretty good. Let's get up here. See what we're looking at. 26 miles per hour, nothing wild. Definitely cool though. It does seem like these mods have kind of improved the atmosphere a little bit in terms of the weather. While everything's going on, let me collect all this stuff here. Oh, that skeleton has a nice bow. Hey, I'm actually in the market for a bow. Of course. That guy, good. You want some too? Okay. Oh, I trampled my own crops. Great. Good stuff. That's alright. We're gonna have so many melons. This is gonna be great. I did see a creeper back there. I'm hoping he can't get to me. Don't know though. Go over this side. Do this side. What grew over here? Huh. Must have been an animal or something that trampled that part. Okay, got a whole crew after me. Gotta finish up this. Oh, hold on, sir. Get to you in a minute. There we go. Okay. I'm honestly just gonna leave them there. Not even gonna care. Alright, let me sort my inventory real quick. And then I think I'm gonna call it there. So we're starting to really get a feel of what we want to do. Last few episodes I didn't really know. It was just kind of building and seeing what happens from there. But now I think we have a definitive plan. So next episode we're gonna put the lectern down. We're gonna try to get a power 4 bow. I actually probably could do that off the record and try to get a power 4 villager. At least power 4. And then once we have that, I'll probably start up the next episode here. Should be good. And then we're gonna make our way, hopefully, to Ender Dragon within the next couple. Start stocking this chest up a little bit. I think it'll be good. So if you all made this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next episode.